Hello everybody and welcome back to another round of the Skittles Cup Series, this time round 2 at Atlanta. On your pole today, driving the number 84 Budweiser Chevy for Lowe's Autosports. It's his first career pole and the first career pole for the organization, Christian Anderson, the rookie and the Season 1 part-time champion. And starting next to him in second place, driving that number 15 Jojo Rabbit Toyota for Titanium Motorsports, we have Wilson Hunt. This is also Wilson's best starting position. And the rest of your starting lineup goes as follows. DaCosta. Oops. I thought I fixed that. So yeah, looking forward to another great event. Last year, the Atlanta winner was Drake Kalita, I'm pretty sure, the start of his dominance for the season. So yeah, we're looking forward to a good event. The weather is nice, and we will catch you at the green flag for some action. As they round the final corner, Christian Anderson is getting ready to take his first green flag of his career. The pace car is off. And yeah, they're looking to get going with some good racing. Got Daniel Bouchard and Sam Rogers behind them, pushing them. And here they go, green flag racing. Great start to the race by Christian Anderson. This looks to pull away early. Let me do that. As Wilson Hunt gets shuffled up to the top lane, which gives Daniel Bouchard some room to move in down low. You know, Daniel Bouchard's hungry for that first win after a very mediocre first season with Chastain Bros Racing. Now he's in a top-tier ride that almost won the championship last year. And here comes Christian Anderson to lead the first lap of Atlanta, and his first ever lap at Atlanta. Christian Anderson's been an interesting story his career so far in the series. He was a very late pickup by Lowe's Autosports, like very late into the season. And his first ever race, he qualified slower than a Black Ice Enterprises car and finished like dead last in the race, I think. And here he is now, top tier performance it looks like. And but here comes Daniel Bouchard down low to try to make the move on Christian Anderson. Anderson uses the momentum up top to try to put a block. I don't think he's going to get the block down. Daniel Bouchard's sticking himself in second place. He's going to peek down low, and no, he's not going to get there yet. Christian Anderson is using that momentum on top very well. Back here, we have a battle for third place as Jeffrey Finga is down low on Wilson Hunt with the help of Sam Rogers. And behind Sam Rogers, you can see that number 48 Chevy of Tyler Heller, the second Lowe's Autosports car. They look really strong in this race. TJ Smith is there. You can see Ethan Villacore in the back. Chevy looks like to be the manufacturer to beat this race. Daniel Bouchard, though, he's to the lead in that Dodge, that number 9 Daywalt Dodge for Fitzwater Australia Racing. They look to get on the winning grid much earlier than they did last season. But Christian Anderson is sure as hell putting up a fight. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to successfully get the move on this lap. Jeffrey Finga creeping in behind. 2 wins to his name. Sam Rogers also has 2 wins to his name. The inaugural Daytona 500 winner is looking to get back on the winning sheet after had a disappointing end to last year's season. Up front, it looks like Christian Anderson. Is he going to make the move on Daniel Bouchard? He will. He will successfully clear Daniel Bouchard, and he is back to the lead here at Atlanta. Still early into the race. It could literally be anyone's race, but it looks like the rookie has a really good chance at winning so far. Go through the field a little bit. There are some drivers that we'd like to give notice to if we can find them. Dylan Mullis is having an oddly bad race. I would like to point that out. He had a very poor qualifying effort. Not too sure why. As did Ryan Reed. Both of them look to get back up to the front. Here is one of the two drivers that we would like to give a shout out to, making his first ever Skittles Cup Series start, is Dale Lightning. He's driving the number 93 Burn Energy Drink Dodge for Fire Swirl Motorsports, the new part-time team. Marcus Hearns is another one. He is driving full-time in that number 24 Exxon Toyota for Lewis Auto Racing, the new startup team. This is his first start. Caleb Ryan is another one. He is driving that number 38 Tim Hortons Ford for Tommy Roberts Racing. And the last guy to make his debut in this race is Scott Upton. He is driving the number 46 Honda sponsored machine with a bit of sponsorship from Monster Energy. It's the Honda Development Startup Team. Honda's looking to get into sport with their new Honda Civic model. And yeah, the Civ Bomb is making its debut here at Atlanta. Kyle Collins is having a very good race so far. I expect a Christian Vargas to be up higher. Dustin Brown is doing pretty good, though, in that Casey Jones racing machine. Looks like Jack Dwyer has dropped back a bit compared to where he was at the beginning of the race. Matthew Sutton having a mediocre run so far. Christian Russell is battling Ryder Smith. Actually, never mind. Now Matthew Sutton's looking for the pass. And Hiroshi Kasumi's having a pretty good race. And the only winner so far this season, Austin Rogers, battling with Ethan Villacorta and Drake Kalita. Back up at the front, though. Oops. Your leader, Christian Anderson, still holding strong. He looks to be the class of the field right now. Sam Rogers driving that Sam Rogers Motorsports Chevy. They're the top Chevy team in the series. Well, they were last season. Maybe Lowe's Autosports has given them run for their money this year. Sam Rogers, though, he's looking to try to get this win. What he would do for his season to get locked in early already. It looks like Daniel Bouchard. He's looking to get his way back to the front now. He's looking for the pass, and Wilson Hunt doesn't look like he's going to get it this time by. But he has help from his owner, Zachary Fitzwater, down at the bottom. Oh, but now that TJ Smith is up on top to help out Wilson Hunt, it looks like it's going to be a bit harder. And Austin Rogers is making a charge to the front now. Doesn't really look like Ford's having a very strong race. I don't even know how many people Ford have in their brand anymore, to be honest with you. But Jeffrey Finguy's doing very good, holding a solid third place, keeping himself in position for any mistakes that Sam Rogers or Christian Anderson might make. Christian Anderson holding off the field pretty well. It looks like Daniel Bouchard made it by TJ Smith, as did Zachary Fitzwater, as they push towards Wilson Hunt. Really didn't expect to be seeing Hiroshi Kasumi having such a good run. Looks like RS Racing has really upped their performance. Jack Dwyer not having as good of a run as I expected him to. Neither is Jared Gotastic. Wyatt Dooling's having a pretty good run in that number 4 machine. Seeing flashes of talent by this guy. He's bringing the number 4 Kenworth Chevy up to the front a little bit. Scott Upton, having a decent race for his first start in a part-time team that's brand new. Looks like Ryan Reed is going to try to work his way up to the front now. He's going low on Joey DeCrescenzi and Kyle Collins. This one is really weird to see. Seeing Dylan Mullis in last place still. Very interesting. There must be some issues with that car. Daniel Studdard, the rookie, he is in second last. They're behind Lewis Auto Racing cars, Jeremy Johnson cars. They're behind Casey Jones cars. Weird how those two are so far behind, especially Dylan Mullis. Back up at the front, it's still the Christian Anderson show, looking for his first career win. Oh, do we see Jeffrey Finguy getting ready to try to make a move on Sam Rogers? No, I thought for a second maybe he would. He was looking like he was peeking a little bit, but it looks like he stopped. Oh, no, there he goes, down low, peeking on Sam Rogers. Sam Rogers puts the block this time. And Tyler Heller moves up top. He's going to... You have seen that the top line has had a bit of momentum, so he's probably trying to use that to his advantage. Back here, it looks like TJ Smith is trying to go down low on Zachary Fitzwater. Fitzy, though, not letting that one happen. And now we have Austin Rogers to the top side of TJ Smith. He's keeping that momentum from his Daytona run going. Last season's winner, you know, having an okay race, doing a pretty good job. The drivers in this field really have to keep him from winning, though, because history has shown when Drake Kalita starts to win, he will keep winning, and it is best that they don't let him get into that trend. Richie Wells for Blue Flare Motorsports gets past Austin Rogers, and Austin Rogers goes down and puts the block on Ryder Smith. Matthew Sutton is just doing okay. Jack Dwyer trying to work his way up to the front now. Any change up at the front? Nope, it's still Christian Anderson in the lead. It's still Dylan Mullis in last. It's like he can't get any, like, he's not losing ground off of the guys, but he just can't get past them. It's weird, as Dale Lightning is getting sent to the back now. And, oh, looks like Dylan Mullis is going to prove me wrong here, as Dylan Mullis and Dale Lightning take Ephraim Lord 3 wide. Is it going to work? No, it does not look like it's going to work for Dylan Mullis. It looks like he's going to be stuck in last place. Wow. So unfortunate for this number 56 team. Looks like Sam Rogers, he got passed by Jeffrey Finguy, and that allows Christian Anderson to pull further up front. Look at that car go. Here comes Jeffrey Finguy, though. He is on the move. How many laps in? 25 out of 30. Fastest lap? The fastest lap actually wasn't even by Christian Anderson. It was by Sam Rogers. Dang. Does Dylan Mullis... Where is Dylan Mullis on this sheet? I'm curious. Dylan Mullis has only the 40th fastest lap. He's only had a faster lap than 2 of the Jeremy Johnson cars. That's weird. Anyways, I gotta stop talking about how weird that is. Jeffrey Finguy and Tyler Heller, they are working their way towards the front now to try to catch Christian Anderson. Still anyone's race at this point. Sam Rogers trying to get back to the front now. He's going down low on Wilson Hunt to try to get positions back. He has the help of the two Fitzwater Australia racing cars behind him. He doesn't have any teammates close to him that would help him out like a fair amount. His teammate is going down low on Connor DaCosta. We know that the bottom lane passing has not been the best move this year. Last year it was much better than it is this year. Is Jack Dwyer going to be able to make anything happen on Connor DaCosta? He's got help from Jared Gotastic. Looks like Ethan Villacorta has dropped back a little bit, as his teammate Bradley Bishop Jr. is going to try to make a move on him here now. It looks like Jack Dwyer will be able to successfully make the pass on Connor DaCosta. Now he has to go catch back up to Christian Russell. And up at the front, glad we tuned in just now, Jeffrey Fingai is on the bumper of Christian Anderson. He is looking to make a move. And don't even count out Tyler Heller yet. Tyler Heller is just as in the mix as Jeffrey Fingai. We could be seeing Lowe's Autosports get their first win here. Is Jeffrey Fingai going to make anything happen here? No, he's just kind of playing it safe. He's probably going to try to make a bit of ground in between him and Christian and Tyler before he goes for the move. And for a second there, I thought we were going to see some more action in this race. Last season, there was a lot of crashes. I'm surprised there hasn't been any up to this point. That's strange to me. Back here, Sam Rogers going down low on Wilson Hunt again. But Wilson Hunt blocks him, it looks like. Yep, Wilson Hunt puts on the block, kills all of Sam Rogers' momentum, and he's back to square one. Daniel Bouchard on top of Zachary Fitzwater, and it looks like Drake Kalita's slowly been picking his way up towards the front. On the bumper of TJ Smith now. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to make anything happen this time by. Is he going to try to make a move on TJ Smith? And he is, with Richie Wells behind him, and I don't even think TJ Smith's going to have enough room to slot down, use the momentum to slot down in front. So this is likely going to end up being Drake Kalita's position. Has he worked his way into the top 10 yet? Yes, he has. Great job by Drake Kalita. Back up at the front, it looks like Christian Anderson has built a little bit of a gap between him and Jeffrey Fingai again. And Jeffrey Fingai makes it back TJ Smith, and he is charging towards the front. He's got to try to catch up to Zachary Fitzwater now. Jeffrey Vingai's got to try to make some ground on Christian Anderson. That is way too big of a gap if he wants to try to pass him. So he's got to try something. Christian Anderson's been having such a good race. Christian Anderson almost won it in his part-time season. Second place. He was so close to winning. And I think it was... correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Jeffrey Fingai who beat Christian Anderson in the race that Anderson almost won. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Anderson or Fingai. I don't remember. It doesn't matter which one you correct me. Man, Dylan Mullis, though. Sam Rogers Motorsports is going to have to take that car back and just do some checks on it. Make sure everything is all right with... Make sure, figure out what is wrong with that. As Marcus Hearns is going to take Dale Lightning and Ephraim Lord 3 wide. You can see Dale Lightning's a bit wobbly. But he has the momentum to get back in front of Marcus Hearns. Daniel Bouchard to the inside of Richie Wells. We have been able to see that Richie Wells is really good at using this top lane to gain momentum and then put a block on who's trying to pass him. Titanium Motorsports is definitely happy about picking this guy up from Robin Hood Racing. Well, we knew when he was at Robin Hood Racing that this guy was a future star. Daniel Bouchard down low again with Zachary Fitzwater. And Zachary Fitzwater is going to take his teammate and Richie Wells 3 wide. Drake Kalita looks like Drake Kalita shouldn't be trying to get upside, because if that gap gets closed, he won't be able to get back in front of TJ Smith. The top side is not what he should be doing here. He should be going to the bottom line with Zachary Fitzwater. And it looks like he's going to regret that mistake of going to the top line, as it looks like this freight train behind him is going to be able to get the pass. Yeah, it looks like Joey DeCrescenzi and Ryan Reed are just not having very good runs today. Jerry Gotastic. Jack Dwyer looks like he got past Connor DeCosta after, and he's going to try to make a bit of a charge of the front. Matthew Sutton has worked his way up towards the front, too, as he's trying to go down low on Hiroshi Kasumi and Austin Rogers, the 2 RS Racing teammates. Looks like, good for Drake Kalita. He managed to drop back in front of TJ Smith. Him and Fitz here are going to have to work together to get past that fast number 15 machine. Toya doesn't seem to be very fast, and there is 25 laps to go. Christian Anderson is still your leader. We will be back in a very short amount of laps. Not much is happening. I don't want to bore you guys, so in a short amount of laps, we'll be back to update you on what's happening. We are back with 15 to go, and look at these guys. They are 3 wide for second place. Sam Rogers just came out of nowhere and brought them 3 wide. I would say Jeffrey Fingai will be likely dropped back to 4th. Sam Rogers is sticking with them. He has such a fast car. And it looks like he is going to make his move for second place. No, Tyler Heller is fighting back. The more Tyler Heller battles Sam Rogers, the better it is for Christian Anderson as he pulls away further and further. Daniel Bouchard is up there now too. 4 people for second place as first place is running away with it. And Sam Rogers will make the clearance, I think, for second. And here he goes to try to catch first. He still has the fastest recorded lap of this race, so don't count him out. Somehow, out of all of that, Tyler Heller still is still in 3rd. Like, his position didn't change. Jeffrey Fingai dropped back a bunch, though. They made the mistake, though, of battling for so long, and now Christian Anderson is running away with it. We will keep a track. Oh, now the fastest lap of this. Okay, Christian Anderson is a second, is 1.42 seconds ahead of Sam Rogers. Will he cut that down by any amount this lap by? This will judge if Sam Rogers has a chance or if Christian Anderson is going to run away with this win, really. Oh, it looks like there was a bit of time shed. Sam Rogers is charging a bit. There's 10 laps to go. I really don't think Sam Rogers is going to have what it takes to catch up to Christian Anderson, who is trying to get his first win as a Skittles Cup Series rookie. He has run every line perfectly. Let's see. Sam Rogers is gaining, but not enough. Their mistake was battling and letting him run with it. Let's see. Last place is still Dylan Mullis. Wow. That's just... If you told me that's what was going to happen this race, I wouldn't have believed you. There's your current standings of the race. Sam Rogers is catching him a bit, but it will... I can't say it won't be enough, because Sam Rogers might have a really, really strong lap coming up. Like, you can tell he's definitely making ground. This lap? Nah, he didn't. He barely cut time there. He honestly might have made some ground there. Tyler Heller, though, that's underrated. Tyler Heller, he really didn't do much in his part-time season, unlike Christian Anderson did, and he is up here in third, racing like a full-time veteran. No, Christian Anderson may time that as he's coming to take 5 laps to go. Austin Rogers has settled himself nicely in this top 10. That deserves some props. The same flair from, like, we're not seeing the same flair from Jack Dwyer or Matthew Sutton yet this season. Hopefully they'll have some jets to turn on as we go. We already have one driver locked in that we did not expect to see locked in this season, and it looks like we're about to have a second. There are going to be some top drivers from last year who aren't making the playoffs this year because of guys like this. Like, yeah, he's just making time on them now. Man. We'll go check out, see if there's any other battles to watch. Looks like everyone's single file. Oh, Scott Upton, he's making a move on Christian Russell, and Jack Roberts is trying to make a move on Bradley Bishop Jr. Ryan Reed and Joey DeCrescenzi just trying to get as many higher results as they can. I'm still shocked. Like, I'm going to say that every time. Like, this shocks me. Not many laps left to go in this race. Sam Rogers, nah, Sam Rogers doesn't have anything left to give him, I don't think. I think Christian Anderson's running away with this one. Jeffrey Finguy, he's got his way past Daniel Bouchard. Drake Colito did a very good job working his way up towards this close to the front, though. It's weird saying that 32 driven by Matthew Sutton and not Alexander Novacek. Like, I don't know. I guess I just expect to see the championship car driven by the championship driver, but no, it's championship car driven by the second place driver. Just something abnormal to me, I guess. And Christian Anderson will take the white flag this time by, as he is pulling far ahead of Sam Rogers and Tyler Heller. He is coming through turns 3 and 4. And for the first time in his Skittles Cup Series career, Christian Anderson will win here at Atlanta and lock himself into the Championship 16. What a day for Christian Anderson. He got the pole, he led the majority of the laps. When people battled him up front, he closed the door on them. Such a talent, such a pickup by Lowe's Autosports. In second place, Sam Rogers. In third place, Tyler Heller for Lowe's Autosports. Fourth place, Jeffrey Fingai. Fifth place, Daniel Bouchard. Sixth place, Drake Kalita. Seventh place, Zachary Fitzwater. Eighth place, Austin Rogers. Ninth place, Wilson Hunt. 10th place, TJ Smith. 11th place, Ryder Smith. 12th place, Matthew Sutton. 13th place, Jack Dwyer. 14th place, Jared Gotastic. And 15th place is Hiroshi Kazumi. And let me guess, last place is that number 56 of Dylan Mullis. So weird. If I get any updates as to what was wrong with that car, I will get back to you guys. Here are your finishing results. Scott Upton had a pretty good run for his first ever race. Marcus Hearns, I don't know, I mean, he's not very good equipment, and it was his first ever start, so cut him some slack. Dale Lightning, same thing. Not much we expected. Caleb Ryan did fairly decent. Wyatt Dooling looks like he dropped back a lot from where he was, but he did have a very good run going for him. Ryan Reed worked his way up into the top 25. I mean, he's in a much better car than a top 25 car, but give him credit where credit's due. He was all the way around this area at the start of the race, and he finished up here. Joey DeCrescenzi, Abraham Gertz had a pretty good run. Give him all credit where it's due. But once again, I would like to thank all of you guys for tuning in to the round 2 of the Skittles Cup Series at Atlanta. It was a fun race to record. Not as much action as last year. I guess I have to work with the innie a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Huge congratulations once again to Christian Anderson, who pulled that number 84 Budweiser Chevy around the track in dominant fashion, winning his first ever Skittles Cup Series race. Still have yet to... I thought he was going to win as a part-timer, and we still have yet to have any part-timers winning, so... The first rookie to win this year. Huge congratulations. Can't wait to see you guys tune in for round 3 at Walt Disney World next time. Have a good day. This is Kyle Collins signing out.